Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ash for those of you who do not know me, and I want to apologize that I did not post, or rather upload, anything last week. My energy was very wonky and I just didn't feel like I could give a good reading. So, I decided to wait until things cleared up a little bit, and today I've been feeling really good. I feel very clear and I just wanted to do some readings for you guys. Before we get started, I do want to say that my window is open because I am burning incense, and so I'm sorry if there's any awkward background noise or voices. Also, I have two puppies with me, one of which looks like he already wants to go out, and we haven't even started yet. So I apologize if there's any noise with that, and I'm going to go let him out real quick. But here are your options, and I also have a general sort of card here that I'll talk about before we start, but my dog is being really impatient, so here are some piles I have already picked for you guys. Let's see, let's put this one here. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna leave you those so you could pick whichever one catches your eye the most, and I will be back in a second. If you need more time, please pause this video and meditate on it. Use your pendulum or whichever method works best for you. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so we're going to get started with the general message, which is between two worlds. Well, in the past I have not done general messages. However, when I was shuffling the cards, this came out 3 times, which was very interesting to me, and that's never happened to me before, so I thought perhaps this was a reading that many of you needed to hear about. And so I feel like a lot of you are probably maybe even dealing with something similar that I've been dealing with, where you're in between two places and maybe you're not in a good place, or you're going into a good place, or perhaps you're transitioning into something better. You're clearing stuff out of your life. And I just want to say that for those of you who are going through it, I think this is a very good positive message that things are getting better, that you're starting to transfer into the life that you want, or the life you're trying to manifest, into something better, brighter, something more secure. And, if you're going through a really hard time right now, looking towards tarot for answers is always a very good thing, but also look within yourself, because I feel like you have a lot within yourself as well. And perhaps some of you don't think you're as intuitive as you are. And so maybe just take a moment to listen to yourself. Take a moment to go sit out by some water, go to the lake, go to the beach, go have a picnic somewhere. Just take a little bit of time to be by yourself within nature and just kind of listen to yourself and listen to your inner intuition and your inner thoughts and your inner wants and needs. And just kind of take a break and remove yourself a little bit from your daily life if you can. Things can be very overwhelming. Make sure you don't overwhelm yourself, because this is coming whether you want it to or not. And for some of you, maybe you're scared of change, and it's just a sign that this change is going to be good. It's not going to be bad. And so just sort of give into the divine and let go a little bit. Anyway, with that, I'm going to get started. So I'm going to put this away. Good luck to those of you who that has resonated with. And let's see, I'm going to move these up a little bit. Ooh. I don't know why, because I'm just going to move them anyway. And we're going to get started with pile number 1. So I'm going to move these to the side. This is 3, okay. I have to remember, I think last time I almost messed up the order, and that would suck. Alright. So this is pile number 1. I'm already kind of ruining it. So I'm going to stick this here because it's still in the frame. Oh. Let's see what you got going on, guys. How do they feel about you? Okay, we have faith. Actually, I'm going to stick this here. Right? So this is their overall feeling of you. Never-ending story. No place like home. I do not have enough room here. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out my little setup. Let's move this back. And let's move these forward. Okay, there we go. All right. So we have faith, we have never-ending story, we have no place like home. Then we have 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and 9 of Wands. Okay. All right. Let me see. Give me a minute. This person is really in love with you. They feel like they have a very deep connection with you. They feel like they have some sort of soulmate bond with you, perhaps. And maybe even in a past life, they were married to you. Or maybe they're married to you in this life, or they want to be married to you. But they have that sense of family with you. So we do have no place like home, and we also have 4 of Wands. They're very romantically involved with you. They dream about you quite a bit. And they think you're a little bit mysterious. They think perhaps you have some Scorpio. I'm getting really big Scorpio vibes off of this. Also Libra vibes. But yeah, they think you're really strong. But I don't think, if you're not with this person right now, then they don't think they have a chance with you. Or they think, even though they love you so much, you won't go for them. You're very independent in their eyes. You're very on your own. There's you, and then there's your spirituality. And they think you don't need anything else. You seem very stable to them, right? So you seem like you have very good friends, a very good family. And perhaps they can't always see where they fit in the picture. They think you're very loving and nurturing. And they think if you're a woman, or even if you're a man, they think you're very motherly. You have a very motherly presence that you give off. You have a very divine presence that you get off. You're a healer, I feel like. And they feel very healed by you. They feel your energy very well. And perhaps you two have a bit of a psychic connection. So we do see these two here. I feel like this person kind of views you as like Romeo and Juliet a little bit. Like, oh, we can't be together, but I want to so bad, but we cannot. Maybe they're a little dramatic. But if you're wondering, this person loves you, yes. This person is very in love with you. They have very romantic ideals about you. But there's something sort of keeping them from you. And so if you're already with this person, maybe they're not as affectionate as you would like, or maybe they're a little shy, or maybe they seem very insecure about your relationship. But you feel like home to them. They probably just love the way you hug. They love the way you snuggle. They love everything you do. They probably think you're really good at giving advice. And for some of you, I think they would say that your cooking is really good. If you're trying to figure out how to woo this person, honestly, just make them some cookies or something. I think they would love it. Just be yourself. They're already really in love with you. However, this person may need some affirmations, or they may need to know that they are enough. And, I think they do have some anxieties over you and some anxieties about your relationship together. And so you may need to tell this person your feelings towards them, because they do feel that you're a little closed off, you're a little mysterious, and so perhaps even though you're so motherly to them and you feel like home to them, they can't really tell your emotions. And so maybe that's why they're trying to sort of have this psychic connection with you. So open up a little bit more, and I think everything will be fine. If you wish to be with this person. If not, just keep doing what you're doing. It does not seem like they would come forward of their own accord. It seems like they're very quiet about it. So if this is an existing relationship already for you, if you notice that some things are happening or going on, or something's not quite right, maybe you should say something to them as well. Yeah, so that's all for pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos in the future. Also, if you would like a private reading, my information is down below. And good luck on your love journey. I said journeying. That's not even a word. Journey. Thank you. And I will see you later. Bye-bye. Alright. Pile number 2s. Let's see what's up for you. We got the feather here. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Friends. Okay. We got not for you. We got Wheel of Fortune. Oops. I am making a mess. There we go. And we also got 8 of Swords. Sorry, I had to read Roman numerals. Okay. Please stay. Should I move this? Maybe. I'm going to move this here. All right. Let me see. How does this person view you? Perhaps we're already friends. If not, then this person really wants to be friends with you. They see you as a really good friend. But I don't think they really see you in a romantic light, if I'm honest. They may also think that you're blind to certain things, or you don't necessarily invite the right kind of people into your life. Or you're a little... what's the word? Ignorant, perhaps, to the things that are going on in your life. Like ignorance is bliss, right? You turn a blind eye, or you're very naive. That's the word I was looking for. I feel like they think you're very naive. However, this is a very strong connection. This is a connection that has lasted through past lives. They're definitely karmic. And so, you know, perhaps this relationship is a little bit distant emotionally. Or if you and this person, if you feel like you both have some emotional baggage with each other, this could also have something to do with past lives. However, I think your feelings to them in particular is more of something residual from your life you had with them before. And so even though you feel these feelings, it doesn't really... they carry on into this life, but it's not necessarily like they're supposed to. Or, you know, it's just something you both need to clear up, and I think this person kind of feels that, and they don't really feel like they should go forward in any sort of way, because they feel like on your life path right now, there's something you need to start paying attention to. You need to grow, basically. They feel like you need to grow, and they might be here to help you grow as well. And so, because Not For You is in reverse, there is a chance that you two could get together in the future and that their feelings could change. However, they're sort of waiting for that kind of personal and maybe even spiritual growth from you. They do think you have a ways to go, but at the same time, they're not going to abandon you, right? Because we do have friends here. So that is the number 8, and 8 is infinity, which also has to do with past lives. So, you know, this person is here to sort of help you, and I do feel like they do feel sort of protective of you in a way, and they really want you to grow. And so at times, if you feel like this person is a little distant from you, perhaps they're taking a step back because they feel like that's what you need and you need to figure out things on your own. So if you ever have frustrations with them where you're like, oh, you're not supporting me enough, to them, it's not true. They feel like they're supporting you quite a bit, and, you know, they feel like this is perhaps that instance is something you need to do on your own. They do think you're fun, but they also think that perhaps you can be a little too serious or a little too trained. Like, you do everything by the book. That's how they view you. They don't really necessarily see you as a go-getter, and so I think they're just waiting. Aha! I just realized. Feather. Sorry. I think they're just waiting for you to, you know, become the beautiful bird that you are and spread your wings and fly. And they're sort of waiting for that one thing to happen to get you going. Because they know you're full of so much potential, and I think it kind of frustrates them because they feel like you're not really achieving that. I also think they may view you as sort of feminine. They think you have a really nice, sweet energy. Perhaps you're timid, shy, antisocial. Not that antisocial is a bad thing, but introverted even. There's a sort of softness to you. They feel like you're too soft, like you need to harden up a little bit. Like, they don't want you to become a fighter, but they want you to learn how to fly away from things. To disconnect a little bit more. Maybe you're a person that takes things a little too seriously or a little too literally, or you really take them to heart so you get hurt easily. Maybe you're not so quick to forgive either. So they're sort of waiting for this transformation, but, you know, they think you're a wonderful person and they really love to be by your side, and they're here for your growth mainly. Alright, that is all I have for pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos in the future, please subscribe to my channel. And if you wish for a private reading, my information is down below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye, and good luck on your journey. Okay, going on to pile number 3. You had 2 main energy cards. First one is water element sensing, so maybe you're a water element or they are, and then also part of fortune increase. Oh, let's see. Will these stay? Hey, I hope that's in. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. Okay. Hold on a second. My dog speaking to me. Yes? You know I'm in the middle of something. Okay. Sorry about that. Here we go. So we have the Fool. 7 of coins in reverse. Page of Swords. Are you an Aries? I'm sorry. It's just, these cards remind me of my Aries friend for some reason. And then we have the Fates. Okay. Hey. So. I'm sorry. I know this card down here is not really in the frame. So let's get started. Let me see. Okay, so you're definitely a person that you rush forward really quickly. You're hardworking, but you're not as hardworking as they think you could be. You don't really think things out as much. You just charge forward and go. you just go blindly, right? But you're a warrior. You know what to do. And even if you hit things, if you hit blockages, you burst through them. At least that's how this person sees you. This person sees you as very lucky and very blessed. They see you as somebody who's very reckless. But you do it in a way that they really admire. I see a lot of earth tones as well, so perhaps you are a Taurus or a Capricorn or, one of them good earth boys. Maybe you have some earth rising, or maybe you have Aries or some fire rising as well. But yeah, they think you're a really hard worker when you put your mind to it, but you don't really like putting your mind into it. You don't really care about what others think as long as you can sort of have your success, as long as you can triumph. Which isn't a bad trait. This person doesn't think any bad things about you. They really admire you. But I think it also surprises them a little bit as well. Or, they think you're a little foolish at times. They're like, just slow down, think this through. We have a lot of hard work to do before you get to that point. You can't just rush into it. If you're already with this person in a relationship, they may think that you don't really work on relationship related things with them. If you guys have some relationship issues, they don't really feel like you work through it. They feel like you just ignore it and keep going. And so that may frustrate them as well. So do keep that in mind if this is somebody who you're with right now. If not, this is a person who just kind of sees that you don't plan things out before you reach them in your future. And they are a little concerned about that, not necessarily in a negative way, but, they don't want you to get hurt, or, they think you can grow a little bit more if you wait a little bit longer, if you practice some patience. So this person does wish that you would practice some patience, and so they might be a little bit more patient than you are. However, they do think that even without the patience, you are always figuring out how to get there anyway. You're always figuring out how to triumph. You're always figuring out how to get what you want. Maybe you're a real go-getter in your job. Maybe you switch jobs a lot. Maybe you travel quite a bit for your job. Maybe, you might be self-employed, for instance. And so they think, they're like, wow, you're so lucky to have this because you are so protected and you are bringing in so much abundance into your life and you're going to have so many great things. They feel like you have a lot of strength and they really admire that. They're like, wow, this person is so strong. Maybe even you're physically strong as well. But I do think they have a lot of feelings for you and they do think of you quite a bit. But right now I think instead of a more romantic sense, but we do have the fates here as well, so they may be trying to manifest you. This might be a person that's trying to manifest you. But I do kind of think, they also think of you in a dreamy way. They kind of glorify you in a way. But I think romantically, they're not going to come to you first. They do have feelings for you, but they're not going to act upon it in that sort of way because I think at the same time you kind of intimidate them. They're a little bit scared of you just because you are such a big force to be reckoned with. And they just look at you like, wow, you're so beautiful. But I don't know how to, get into the eye of the tornado. So, this is a person you have a crush on and you have some romantic feelings for. You might need to ask them out, but judging by the kind of person this person thinks you are, I would say you would have no problem with that. But I think the longer this person knows you, the more and more they're going to idealize you and build you up and have these feelings for you. And I definitely do think that their feelings will increase over time. And of course, their view of you will shift over time as well, as is everybody's. Because, we grow as people, we grow with people, we, lose different people, we gain different people, we gain different life experiences, and we become different people. Even if our core personality stays the same and our core values stay the same, as we grow and learn, so will the perception we give off grow and become different. But yeah, this person thinks you're quite wonderful. They think you're magical as well. I don't know if you do magic, but they definitely do think you have some kind of healing aspect. They think that, you're really good at like calling in magic as well. Because you had these good things happen to you, even if you're not aware of it. This person thinks that a lot of good things happen to you, that you have a lot of, like I said, wealth in your life, and it's not necessarily physical wealth, as in like money or nice things, but it can also be relationships or where you live or how you dress or just how you carry yourself. But I think that's it for pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you wish to see more videos in the future, please subscribe to my channel. And if you would like a personal reading, my information is down below. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.